And welcome back everyone for week 6 of the 2017 NFL season. My video is coming out late this week because my computer took a dump this week. Here are my picks. The first game we're going to look at has the New England Patriots going to New York, where the Jets are 9.5-point dogs at home. Surprisingly enough, both of these teams are 3-2 and have a chance to take the lead in the AFC division. The Jets can't stop the pass and the Patriots can't stop the run, so if both teams stick to what they do best, this should be a very close game. In their 2 losses, the Patriots faced teams that refused to run against them. When they beat the Saints, New Orleans ran the ball only 17 times compared to 45 passing plays. Last week against the Buccaneers, it was the same thing, as Tampa Bay ran only 20 times compared to 46 passes. You can't do that against New England. The Jets know their arch enemies very well, and if they stick to the running game, I think they can hang with the defending champions, who are dead last in the league in yards allowed per game. The Patriots are usually very good at sticking to business at hand, but they play the Atlanta Falcons next week, the team that they beat in last year's Super Bowl, and that could be a distraction. The Jets are probably feeling pretty good about themselves after winning 3 straight games, and that may just be too many points for a road favorite in a division game. So let's take those points and let's take the New York Jets plus 9.5. The second game we're going to look at has the Miami Dolphins going to Atlanta, where the Falcons are 11.5-point favorites at home. This is a very high spread, but in this game you have one of the highest scoring teams in the league in Atlanta hosting a Miami team that's dead last in the NFL in scoring, and it's not even close. I hope Atlanta doesn't look ahead to next week's game against New England. They're coming off the bye week and are probably pretty angry after losing that last game, which was also at home. Miami plays outside on the grass, and this is inside in the dome. That's another advantage for the home team. Yes, this is a high spread, but I think this is going to be the biggest blowout of the week. So let's lay the points, and let's take the Atlanta Falcons minus 11.5. The third game we're going to look at has the Detroit Lions going to New Orleans, where the Saints are 4.5-point favorites at home. The Saints are coming off their bye week, which is too bad because they'd won the two games in a row going into the bye. Last week, the Lions almost came back from a huge deficit at home, only to lose to a very good Carolina team by only 3 points. Oddly enough, Detroit seems to play better on the road, where they're 2-0 straight up. Most people probably think that this is going to be a shootout, but I don't think so. The Lions play better defense on the road and then they do at home, and with Matt Stafford at quarterback, they're never out of the game. I think this spread is going to be it's just too high. So let's take the points. Let's take the Detroit Lions plus 4.5. And while we're at it, the total in this game is 50. I mentioned that I don't think this will be a shootout, but should be very tight. Detroit's only allowed 17 points against them combined in their 2 road games so far, and the Saints defense is actually better than they get credit for. This should be a lower scoring game than you think, so let's take under 50 points. And the fourth game we're going to look at has the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Arizona, where the Cardinals are 1.5-point dogs at home. Well, I keep picking on Arizona, and why not? They're the only team in the NFL who are 0-5 against the spread. I think time's run out on Arizona. They have one of the oldest quarterbacks in the league. Their best offensive player is one of the oldest wide receivers in the league, and now they just traded for one of the oldest running backs in the league, Adrian Peterson, although I don't think he'll play this week. Tampa Bay, on the other hand, is one of the NFL's younger teams and are going in a totally different direction than their hosts. The Bucs are coming off the Thursday game from last week, the Thursday nighter, and they'll have a little extra time to prepare for this game. It's a very small price to pay against a team that hasn't covered all year. So let's lay the points, and let's take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers minus 1.5. Here's my Let's Take the Man's Money parlay play for this week. We'll take the Detroit Lions plus 4.5, the Atlanta Falcons minus 11.5, the New York Jets plus 9.5, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers minus 1.5, and let's take the under in the Detroit-New Orleans game. We'll take the under 50. A $25 bet will get us $620.85. And for my 6.6 game teaser play, we'll tease the Detroit Lions up to plus 10.5. We'll tease Atlanta down to minus 5.5. We'll tease the New York Jets up to 15.5. We'll add in the San Francisco 49ers and tease them up to plus 16. We'll tease the Tampa Bay Buccaneers down and make them 4.5-point dogs. And we'll tease the lineup in the Lions-Saints game to 56 and take the under. A $25 bet will get us $175. Good luck. Here are my straight-up plays for this week. Okay, those are my picks for this week. Good luck to you. Let's do a quick update on the Geo Nose Awards for Prognosticator of the Year. In the straight-up pool, Steve Coleman from Half Moon's Picks leads with 51. And in the Against the Spread pool, Steve Coleman from Half Moon's Picks leads again with 46. Hats off to you, Half Moon. And a big shout out to the rest of the prognosticators on the Facebook page making all these excellent videos. I leave their links always in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Leave a comment below. I always get a kick out of reading them. And all I can say is, for the Geo Knows YouTube channel, I am Geo. I really need to get a new computer. So let's take the man's money.